often invisible yet immensely influential. These aren't just people, they're conduits of profound change, wielding divine protection, unmatched wisdom, and the unique ability to transform the negative into a beacon of hope. Their presence can shift the energy of an entire room, guiding us toward a brighter future. In the next few minutes, we'll uncover the reasons why messing with a chosen one is a grave mistake, and how understanding their role can lead to a more harmonious existence. From their spiritual armor to the ancient wisdom they carry, get ready to see the chosen ones in a light you've never imagined. Divine protection and spiritual power. First up, let's tackle the remarkable concept of divine protection that surrounds the chosen ones. Imagine walking through life with an invisible shield, one that doesn't just deflect the physical blows, but also the unseen turbulence of our daily existence. This isn't fantasy, it's the reality for the chosen ones. They navigate life's storms with a guardian force so potent, its origins trace back to realms beyond our comprehension. Now think about someone you know who, despite the odds, always seems to land on their feet. They face challenges, sure, but emerge not just unscathed, but somehow enriched. This resilience, this unexplainable grace under pressure, is the hallmark of divine protection. It's not about avoiding life's battles, but having an unparalleled ally in your corner. But it's not just about being protected, it's about the impact of their spiritual power. This power doesn't roar but whispers, doesn't coerce but influences, changing the very atmosphere around them. It turns conflict into peace and despair into hope, often without a single word spoken. This spiritual essence, deeply intertwined with their being, radiates out, touching lives in profound ways. Underestimating or challenging this aspect of their nature isn't just a mistake, it's a misstep with ripple effects. Mocking or belittling what you don't understand can invite unintended consequences, Nkerre, but to the very fabric of their existence. It's akin to throwing stones at a mirror and expecting it not to fracture. The chosen ones carry a sacred fire within, a source of light and warmth, but also a formidable power when confronted. Their spiritual connection acts as a beacon, guiding those lost back to shore, offering solace and inspiration. To stand in opposition to them is to disregard the force of nature they embody, a force that seeks not to dominate, but to elevate. In essence, the divine protection and spiritual power of the chosen ones serve as both shield and beacon. It protects them and guides us, inviting a deeper understanding of the mysteries that surround their path. As we move forward, let's keep in mind the potency of this unseen armor and the transformative potential it holds, not just for the chosen ones, but for all who are touched by their light. Intellectual giftedness and wisdom. As the spiritual aura of the chosen ones acts like a guiding light, leading and protecting, there's another dimension to their influence that's equally compelling: their intellectual giftedness and wisdom. This isn't just about intelligence in the conventional sense. It's about a deeper, more profound understanding of the world, insight that cuts through the noise and sees the heart of matters. Consider the experience of encountering someone whose mere conversation can shift your perspective, enlightening paths previously shrouded in darkness. This intellectual prowess transcends academic accolades, manifesting as a rare ability to navigate complex ideas with ease and articulate solutions that elude the average mind. Where others encounter barriers, chosen ones see bridges. Where many despair, they find hope. This blend of giftedness and wisdom isn't solely for navigating their journey, it's a beacon for all who interact with them. Just as their spiritual essence influences those around them in subtle, profound ways, their intellect and wisdom serve as a compass, offering direction and enlightenment in time and seeking. Their advice and insights, distilled from a rich tapestry of experiences and deep contemplation, are not dispensed lightly. Each word, each idea is shared with the intent of uplifting and illuminating, a testament to their role as guides and mentors. To overlook or underestimate the intellectual depth of the chosen ones is to willingly walk past a wellspring of knowledge without pausing to drink. It's a misstep that not only diminishes one's own growth potential, but also neglects the opportunity to engage with and learn from some of the most enlightened minds. Their wisdom, like their spiritual power, is not wielded as a weapon, but offered as a gift, an invitation to expand one's understanding and embrace a broader, more nuanced view. Capacity for influence. Having explored the chosen one's spiritual aura and intellectual depth, we encounter yet another facet of their extraordinary nature: their unparalleled capacity for influence. This isn't about mere persuasion or the ability to lead. It's a profound, almost elemental force that touches lives and reshapes destinies. This influence isn't wielded with authority or force. Instead, it emanates naturally, a consequence of their being, their actions, and their words. Like a river subtly carving its path through the landscape, the chosen ones impact those around them, often in ways that are not immediately visible but deeply transformative over time. Their ability to inspire change isn't limited to the personal sphere. It extends into the collective, influencing communities and sometimes the very fabric of society. Consider historical figures whose visions seemed unattainable, whose ideas were ahead of their time. Today, we recognize them as catalysts for monumental shifts in thought, culture, and social structures. In similar vein, the chosen ones of today navigate the world as agents of transformation, their every interaction imbued with the potential for significant impact. This capacity stems from a synergy of their divine protection, which provides resilience and guidance, and their intellectual wisdom, which offers insight and direction. It's their profound empathy and understanding of human nature that allows them to connect deeply with individuals, guiding them towards self-realization and empowerment. They don't just influence, they transform, acting as beacons that guide humanity towards a more enlightened, compassionate state. Underestimating their capacity for influence is akin to overlooking the power of the subtle forces that shape our world, the gradual erosion by water, the patient growth of mountains. The chosen one's impact may not always be heralded by fanfare or visible at first glance, but it's omnipresent, altering the course of lives and communities in profound ways. Isolation and societal confrontation. In the wake of understanding the chosen one's profound spiritual depth, intellectual brilliance, and transformative influence, we arrive at a paradoxical aspect of their existence: societal confrontation. This isolation isn't a choice, but a byproduct of their unique attributes, a distinctive divergence that, while fostering deep connections on one level, often places them on the peripheries of societal acceptance. The root of this societal challenge lies not in the chosen ones themselves, but in the broader inability to recognize and value difference as strength. Their profound insights and foresighted visions can sometimes be met with skepticism, if not outright rejection, by a society that prizes conformity and the familiar. This misunderstanding and fear of the unknown can erect barriers, creating a gulf between the chosen ones and the communities they seek to uplift. This isolation is twofold. On a personal level, it can manifest as a sense of being perpetually out of sync with the world, a lone voice in the wilderness calling for change. On a societal level, it can result in outright confrontation, where their ideas and contributions are challenged not on their merits but as a reflexive resistance to change. The history of human advancement is littered with tales of visionaries who faced ridicule before their ideas were accepted as revolutionary. The chosen ones of today often walk a similar path, their gifts and insights awaiting recognition and acceptance. Yet, this isolation and the confrontations it incites are not insurmountable barriers, but rather challenges that call for empathy, understanding, and ultimately, integration. It's a reminder that true progress, be it personal, societal, or spiritual, demands openness to the unfamiliar and a willingness to embrace change. The chosen ones, with their capacity for profound influence, hold keys to unlocking new paradigms of thought and being, if only we're willing to listen and learn. Understanding the isolation and societal confrontation faced by the chosen ones thus becomes a critical step in bridging the divide. It's about seeing beyond the surface, recognizing the value in what might initially seem alien or unsettling. This understanding can transform isolation into integration, turning societal confrontation into a collaborative pursuit of higher understanding and shared growth. Intuitive sense. Navigating through the chosen one's journey from their divine shield and intellectual spear to their solitary walk amongst shadows of misunderstanding, we uncover another gem in their arsenal, an extraordinary intuitive sense. This isn't merely about making good guesses or having a hunch. It's a profound, almost supernatural ability to perceive beyond the visible, to understand the essence of people, situations, and the interconnectedness of all things. This intuitive sense acts as a compass, guiding the chosen ones through their own trials and enabling them to be a beacon for others. It's a bridge between the tangible intellect and the ethereal spiritual power we've explored, a blend that allows them to navigate the world with an uncanny grace. Their intuition is the light that shines through the fog of societal isolation, offering clarity and understanding when logic alone falls short. Imagine the impact of such intuition in everyday life. In conversations, they hear not just words, but the stories woven between them. In challenges, they see not just obstacles, but opportunities for growth and learning. This intuitive understanding enables a level that's rare and profound, fostering deep bonds and offering solace and guidance to those who feel misunderstood or lost. This capacity for deep intuitive connection further highlights the contrast between their solitary path and the profound influence they wield. It underscores the irony of their isolation. In a world craving genuine connection and understanding, the chosen ones stand ready to offer just that if only society would embrace their presence and insights. Their intuitive sense also offers a counterpoint to the societal confrontation they often face. Where fear and misunderstanding erect walls, intuition builds bridges. It allows the chosen ones to navigate the complexities of human relationships with a sensitivity and empathy that can dissolve barriers and heal wounds, demonstrating the power of understanding and connection over conflict and division. Ability to transmute negatives into positives. As we've journeyed alongside the chosen ones, tracing the contours of their divine protection, intellectual depth, and intuitive clarity, we arrive at a pivotal aspect of their being, their unparalleled ability to transmute negatives into positives. This is not mere optimism or a positive mindset. It's an alchemical process deeply ingrained in their essence that transforms challenges into opportunities, adversity into growth. This transformative ability is a natural progression from their intuitive sense, acting as both its complement and culmination. Where their intuition detects the hidden currents beneath the surface of life's complexities, their transmutative power reshapes those currents into pathways leading toward light. It's as if they carry an inner philosopher's stone, turning the leaden weight of negative experiences into the gold of wisdom and insight. Consider the impact of such a capability in a world often overshadowed by negativity and despair. The chosen ones stand as living proof that darkness is not an end, but a beginning, a fertile ground from which new life can spring. Their presence and actions serve as a beacon of hope, inspiring those around them to see beyond the immediate tumult of life's storms to the potential for renewal and enlightenment that lies beyond. This ability to transmute negatives into positives is also a powerful antidote to the isolation and societal confrontation they face. It allows them to navigate the misunderstandings and rejections not as barriers, but as opportunities to deepen their resilience, broaden their compassion, and refine their purpose. Where others might see the chosen ones discern a call to action, a chance to foster understanding and unity in the midst of division. The significance of this capability cannot be overstated. In a world that craves transformation yet fears change, the chosen ones embody the possibility of profound personal and collective evolution. They demonstrate that the seeds of positive change are often found within the very challenges that seem most daunting, awaiting the touch of those who can unlock their potential. Bearers of hidden knowledge. traversing through the realms of divine protection, intellectual wisdom, intuitive insights, and the alchemical transformation of negatives into positives, we uncover yet another profound aspect of the chosen ones. They are bearers of hidden knowledge. This isn't merely information kept secret for the sake of exclusivity. It's wisdom that transcends conventional understanding, often overlooked or undervalued by mainstream society. This hidden knowledge connects deeply with the chosen one's intuitive sense, forming a tapestry of insight that is both ancient and timeless. It's as if they have access to a vast, unseen library of universal truths, guiding them in their journey and enabling them to guide others. This knowledge encompasses not just spiritual insights, but practical wisdom on living harmoniously within the natural world and with each other. The possession of such knowledge further illuminates the paradox of their isolation. Despite holding keys that can unlock new dimensions of understanding and transformation for humanity, the chosen ones often find themselves on the fringes, their insights awaiting the moment when society is ready to embrace deeper truths. Yet, this does not deter them. Instead, it underscores their role as guardians of wisdom, patiently nurturing the seeds of change until the conditions are ripe for their flourishing. Their role as bearers of hidden knowledge also offers a counterbalance to the confrontations they face. In a world quick to judge and slow to understand, the chosen ones navigate with a quiet confidence born of their deep intrinsic connection to a goal. Their knowledge is not wielded as a weapon, but offered as a bridge, inviting those who are willing to cross into realms of understanding and experience that can transform the very foundation of their being. As we delve into the essence of what it means to be a bearer of hidden knowledge, we see a reflection of humanity's deepest yearnings for meaning, for connection, for a sense of our place in the cosmos. The chosen ones, through their guardianship of this knowledge, serve as beacons, guiding us not towards themselves but towards the light within each of us, waiting to be awakened. In embracing the chosen ones and the hidden knowledge they carry, we are invited to expand our own horizons, to question, to seek, and ultimately, to grow. Their presence among us is a reminder that beyond the veil of the visible lies a vast expanse of possibility, accessible to those who are ready to embark on the journey of discovery. As we conclude our exploration of the chosen one's myriad qualities, we are left with a sense of awe for their resilience, their depth, and the transformative potential they embody. A potential that is not for them alone to realize, but for all of us to discover and share in. In our journey exploring the chosen one, we've seen their spiritual resilience, intellectual depth, intuitive insights, transformative power, and the hidden wisdom they carry. Each facet shines a light on their unique role in guiding us towards growth and understanding. Let's not just admire the chosen ones from afar. Instead, let's engage with their wisdom, see the value in our differences, and work together for a world rich in understanding and unity. Their stories are a call to action for each of us, to learn, to grow, and to connect in deeper, more meaningful ways. Now, if this journey has sparked a light within you, don't just keep it to yourself. Hit that like, subscribe, and in the comments below, share your own insights or a moment when you felt like a chosen one in your life's journey. Your story could be the beacon that guides someone else through their darkness. Thanks for all the support. It is highly appreciated. Have a wonderful day.
Your story can be a beacon that guides and enlightens others in their own part of their history. Good morning, Biafrans, wonderful people, and lovers of freedom all over the world. Good morning, my wonderful comrades. Good morning, Biafran people who are consistent in this fight for freedom. Good morning to the friends of Biafra, well-wishers of Biafra, even to those who call themselves the enemies of Biafra. I welcome each and every one of you to the questionnaire this morning. Another wonderful day that Uwazurike has given us the strength, the power to witness. It is not by our minds, it is not by our strength, but by the grace of Okike himself. He woke you up to see today. So I salute every one of you from my location. My name is David Nana, reaching you live from my location. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, that is the best way you can support me for now. I think you know that. That's the best way you can encourage me. Please subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and make sure that you like or share our broadcast. More importantly, if what we are doing, you are so much appreciative of it, you like our broadcast, the best you can do at this particular time is to subscribe to this channel so that anytime I am live, you are going to get a notification from me. You are going to get a notification for this channel and you can join us. Very, very important. Thank you so much. I see you, Everest Emedo. Everest, thank you for joining the questionnaire this morning. I see you, Emenike Chibo. Emenike Chibo, you are welcome. Nenna Etu, you are welcome. Big Ben, senior citizen Big Ben, you are welcome this morning, sir. Ihuama Hugh, good morning. My sister, thank you for joining us. Nkerre Iwanyango, I see you, my dear sister. Welcome. Charles Oji, thank you for your consistency. Freedom for all. Yes, so we must be free. This freedom is for Biafrans, non-Biafrans as well. Thank you, Freedom, for being part of this program this morning. William, I salute you as well. Bright, no, Chineke. Chibike Emmanuel, I see you as well. And every other person who have not written, who have not commented, I welcome every one of you. Thank you so much. What you just listened about the chosen one. There are something that is synonymous with people who are choosing to do a certain task or a definite task. And I want you to understand that once you are chosen by Okike to do a definite task, to carry out an assignment, Okike will give you all the necessary things, all the tools that you need to function or to prosper or to progress. Ọ bụrụ na ị bụ onye a họpụtara ịlụ ọlụ dị iche, Chukwu Okike Abịama họpụtara gị, ọ ga-enye gị ngwa agha, nye gị ngwa ọgụ, nye gị ikikere, nye gị amamihe, nye gị ihe niile ị nidiri iji wee fụ na ozi a nke o digara gị na ị gara ọfụma, batakwana ọfụma. So whenever you are being chosen by Okike himself, you will be a blessing to others because he is going to protect you. He is going to guide you. He is going to definitely see you through. And people that are choosing for specific tasks, for individuals to fight for themselves or to fight for others, are a special breed of humans. It is not anyhow person. It is not people that are not disciplined that can be chosen to represent others. No. If you are choosing from God himself, from Okike himself, Okike will equip you. Okike will protect you. Okike will make sure that all the things you need, you are going to be provided with them. All the people that you need to go through before you can get to your destination, Okike will protect the same people that he will bring to your way. This is actually how freedom comes for a race or for a people. There are processes that you have to go through. There are people you have to meet on the way. And the obstacles you have to meet on the way is to strengthen you, to give you more energy, to give you more power, and to give you more intellectual capabilities, as well as to give you more courage. Because as you journey in to your destination, it will not always be rosy. You must have thorns on the way. You must have obstacles on the way. The journey cannot be so smooth like you may envisage, because as your it will not make sense that Okike will send you on a mission and you just walk through that mission just like that to accomplish your task. No. Okike have to demonstrate to you that he is Okike. At the time that you least expected victory, that is when victory comes to you. That is how to prove to you that I am the person that sent you on this journey or on this errand. I am going to be with you from the beginning to the end. So there are the chosen ones that Uwazurike have chosen for a specific task. And that all boils to the freedom that all of us are here for. Okike chose certain individuals to start this fight for freedom. Okike have chosen people where the batons of these freedoms will be exchanged, and the people who are going to get to these battles one after the other. Okike have positioned every one of them in that position. And when Okike sees that you are not strong enough to go through this journey, definitely you are going to fall by the wayside. When you come and say, Okike, I want you to send me, and Okike sends you, and you see obstacles on the way, and those obstacles overwhelm you, discourages you, and you change on the promise you made to Okike, then Okike will leave you because you are not built, you are not strong enough to go through obstacles, because you thought or you think that it's going to be a walkover. It's going to be smooth throughout. No, that is not how it is done. For you to get to a destination on a journey that is profitable, not only for you, for your people, you have to pass through the eye of the needle. You have to undergo so many burnings of the furnace. Daddy, come. How are you? I am going to on the television. Sorry. I am going on the television and watch. So you have to be very, very prepared, because there must be obstacles on the way for you to surmount. But when you just like, oh, somebody ask you, can you embark on a journey for me? And you said, yes, I can. I can embark on that journey. You have not considered that how smooth is this journey going to be? Am I going to witness some obstacles on the way? You know, am I going to be confronted by devils, by issues on the way? You did not consider that. You just accepted, yes, I'm going to go on this journey. Don't worry, I'm going to complete it for you. And when you are sent on that journey, maybe you get to a place and you are confronted by obstacles that you never expected, you least imagined. Oh, you now think, oh, I never expected this. I expected to get obstacles, but not to this extent. You see, then now your spirit is now down. Your spirit is no longer the same spirit that you started the journey with. Then when Okike, then the person that sent you see that, oh, you are not man enough to continue on this journey, he have to look for somebody else to take it from you and lead us to the destination. In the same vein, Okike have also partitions, divided the journey into parts. Divided the journey into parts. Okay, Emenike will start. Nnenna will pick it up from Emenike. From Emenike, Everest will go. Then after Everest, David. Then after David, Emeka. Then after Emeka, Chisom will take us to the destination. Because Okike have seen that each particular person have something unique that he will need for that journey to be completed. And that is why I want us to reflect on the position that each and every one of us are in this our journey towards freedom. Are you among the chosen ones that will make Biafran restoration a done deal? Are you among the people that are choosing to restore joy and happiness in a land that was once a prosperous and a happy nation before 1914? Are you among those that is going to put smiles on the faces of our elderly, of our people who have found themselves in a situation that they are now confused about? Are you among those that is going to take us to this destination, to this Biafra that since 1967 we have seen a lot of obstacles on the way? A lot of people have fallen apart. A lot of sabotages. A lot of backstabbings. A lot of propagandas. Are you among those that is going to weather the storm? Are you among those that will walk into United States of Biafra with their shoulders high? That yes, I started the fight and I ended the fight. Or are you among those that now that we are getting to our destination, you are going to consider all the riches by your side? You are going to consider all the benefit that Biafra, you think that Biafra will not offer to you. Then you fall by the wayside. And when Biafra is restored, you are going to regret the decision that you made at the last moment. Are you among those? I want you to know that if you are this moment, you are sitting on the fence, I want you to know that you are among those who will not and have not had the mindset of bringing Biafra for their people. I want you to understand that the Biafra that we are fighting, which you know quite well, is a Biafra that will be beneficial to each and every Biafran citizen. So when you consider all the riches that you are seeing at this particular time, and you now embrace the riches, outside the riches that is up front for you from everlasting to everlasting, I want you to understand that that riches they are going to embrace today will be a problem to you tomorrow. Are you the chosen one? I ask you. And I hope you are among those who are chosen for Biafra to be restored. It is something that we have to meditate upon. And thank you so much. Yeah, this morning, my wonderful people and lovers of freedom. Oh, my goodness. I see Obodo Peter Ifeanyi. Thank you and good morning from here. Our gallant sister Eunice. Eunice, good morning from here. And thank you for joining us this morning. Ụtụtụ ọma nwa Chineke. Irene Ebitehi, thank you so much for joining us this morning as well. And welcome. So this morning, my wonderful people, in our Ludo Town Hall meeting on Sunday, there is something that is significant among our people and everybody who have followed the process of our freedom to this moment. If you listen to our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, whenever our leader is speaking, our leader never minces words. Our leader never pick words that he speaks. Our leader is somebody that can appreciate you when you have done something for your people. Our leader is somebody that can condemn you, lambast you when you are falling on the wayside. The same thing applies to our Prime Minister, Maazị Simon Ekpa. When you do something that is worthy of commendation, our Prime Minister will commend you for that. When you do something that is also worthy of condemnation, our Prime Minister will not waste time to say that as well, to hit the nail on the head. The same thing applies to our acting Prime Minister, Nkerre. I remember what Nkerre said. He said that he is not the good guy. In other words, not that he is not good in terms of his, generosity or the way God created him. No. When he says he's not a good guy, what he means is that he is not a good guy to those who are evil. That is what it means. So when you have done something good, the acting Prime Minister Nkerre will as well commend you. He is among those who will not waste his time in order to pour accumulations on you when you are doing the wrong thing or when you have done the wrong thing. And he used the Aludo town hall meeting to call out Biafrans who started this journey, who saw the condition of Biafran nation, who saw the atrocities of the war, and they said, oh, I have to be a beacon of hope to my people. I have to fight for my people. I have to join hands and make sure that my people are free. He lambasted them. And one of such individuals was our own Uwazurike. When I say our own Uwazurike, what I mean is that Uwazurike is a Biafran. Okay? Uwazurike, after the death of our eternal leader Odumegwu Ojukwu. Uwazurike was among those who really loved Biafra, because that is what I will say. Uwazurike was among those who was not comfortable with the atrocities of the Nigerian terrorist state, of the war, the civil war that ended in 1970. And Uwazurike felt that if Biafra is not resurrected, if the fight for Biafra was not reactivated, that Nigeria is going to subdue us. Nigeria is going to, just conquer us like the Hausa people were conquered. So what did Uwazurike do? Uwazurike took up that challenge and took up that responsibility. And in 1999 September, Uwazurike formed MASOP, Movement for the Actualization of Biafra. So when Uwazurike took up that challenge, Biafrans, including our leader Nkerre, was so happy. Biafrans who were not comfortable of the way we are being treated in Nigeria, we are happy, and they joined Uwazurike to preach that message, to try to see if Biafran people can be free or will be free from that terrorist Nigeria enclave. Biafra trooped in to support MASOP. Even at the face of intimidation, at the face of harassment, Biafrans still believe on the freedom of their people. But what happened? A few years later, I think in 2001 or 2002, thereafter, when Uwazurike was arrested, everything went into oblivion. When Uwazurike was taken to prison, even at the presence of people who never wanted us to be free, a real freedom fighter will always stand his ground. When Uwazurike was taken to the prisons, Biafrans as well, who have the mindset of one Nigeria, they sabotaged Uwazurike. They made sure that all the people that were working with Uwazurike were also arrested. Uwazurike did not put any measures in place to progress the agitation, because Uwazurike should have been mindful of what the Nigerian government will do to him and to his organization if Nigeria gets hold of him. Uwazurike should have made a very wonderful and secretive plan if actually Uwazurike was fighting for the freedom of the Biafran nation, because they don't know that there is no way you can fight successfully against a government in the same country. You are fighting your government in the same country. There is no way you can succeed. Either you are assassinated, or you are imprisoned, or you are jailed. Uwazurike did not saw that coming, which means Uwazurike never put all the necessary measures in place in order to know how he can, riddle out of the antics of the Nigerian state in case they come looking for him. So when Uwazurike was eventually captured and detained, and all his men were also captured and detained as well, and were taken to Uwazurike, Uwazurike now handed in the towel. and Biafrans were disappointed. Biafrans were disappointed, including our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who was a supporter of Uwazurike then. Because all of them came for the singular reason that we all want to be free. All of them came because they want to assist Uwazurike. They want to help Uwazurike to make sure that the Biafran nation is freed. But when they saw that just Uwazurike's imprisonment or Uwazurike's arrest, he has already started giving up. Even when his men were brought to him, Uwazurike wholeheartedly gave up the fight for the freedom of his people. What it means is that Uwazurike never understood that freedom fighting can even take up your life. He never understood that there are people who are chosen, that once you have been chosen to fight for this freedom, you will damn all the consequences. You are going to know that no matter the challenges that comes your way, you are going to stand your ground to demonstrate to your people that it is freedom that you want or nothing else. When you listen to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, when our leader was asked a question about his life in Biafran freedom, our leader said that if he dies today, that Biafra will come faster, that he doesn't even give a damn about his life. That is the kind of people who are choosing because they know the reason why they are choosing, or they know the reason why they came and take up that responsibility, because they are here to stand for others. They are here to put their lives on the line in order for their people to be free. So our acting Prime Minister, Nkerre, considered all these things and knew that once you are a messenger of Chukwuokike, you must always stand your ground, even if your life is at stake. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, said that. Our Prime Minister also said, instead of Biafra not to come, that he himself will turn to a beast. What it means is that not chugo aja with Nkerre, ojige ndụ ya wee chụọ aja. That is what it means. And our acting Prime Minister Nkerre have come out this time around to tell you that even if it happens that his life goes in for this Biafran restoration, that he doesn't care. In other words, he has already sacrificed his life for the Biafran people, for this freedom that we are fighting. And that is why he looked at what Uwazurike did. Even as some people commend Uwazurike, yes, we commended him that he resurrected the spirit. But we also condemn him for not standing very strong for his people. And not only that, the reason why we are all condemning Uwazurike, or the reason why the acting Prime Minister may now come and say Uwazurike did this and that, is because as we speak now, Uwazurike is alive. But is he speaking about Biafra? The answer is no. Has he been so eloquent about Biafra? The answer is no. Uwazurike has already given up on Biafran freedom. And it's not only Uwazurike. Our acting Prime Minister is using Uwazurike as a case study for every other Biafran who have started this fight with us. And now, at this moment, they are nowhere to be found. They have given up on Biafra. Most of them saw the riches of this world and they gave up. Most of them saw the benefit from Nigeria and they gave up. Most of them could not stand the obstacles that is associated with freedom. And they gave up. So all these people that gave up with Uwazurike, they are a disappointment to the freedom of the Biafran people, because they never understand that freedom, before you can fight and get your freedom, a lot of things have to be put in place. A lot of things have to go in for it, including your life if it is necessary. And it is only those that are committed, it is only those that are choosing, that will not consider their lives before they can stand their ground for the freedom of their people. And definitely, Uwazurike was not one of them. Definitely, those who followed our leader, members of the DOS, were not part of them. Definitely, all of you that have fallen apart right from the time our prime minister was called for questioning up to this moment, they are not part of the freedom terrain that Uwazurike have destined to help and restore God's kingdom on this planet Earth. So are you among those that is choosing for Biafra to be restored? Or are you in the category of Uwazurike, who saw riches and gave up, who saw obstacles and gave up, who could not stand the heat when it matters most? Are you on that category? I want you to remember that Biafra restoration project was not going to be easy. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, made us to understand that there is a lot of obstacles we have to surmount for us to get to our freedom. That was before Uwazurike, right? Before Uwazurike, Uwazurike never understood that there was a lot of obstacles that has to be surmounted before we can get to freedom. One of those obstacles is you have to put yourself in a position that, yes, I may be arrested. Okay? I may be jailed. Yes, these are the things that comes with freedom. If you, before you can embark on a process on saying I'm a freedom fighter, you must understand, you must have read histories of those who fought for freedom for their countries. Most of them were imprisoned. Most of them were jailed. Most of them were killed. Most of them were assassinated. Just like our leader made us to understand, or history made us to understand, there are 3 places for freedom fighters. 3 places. If you are a freedom fighter, you must be ready to be in exile when the need arises, when they start chasing you up and down, when they want to take your life. You must have to be ready to run for your life and remain outside your country for the rest of your life, if need be, or outside the oppressing country for a period of time before your freedom can be achieved. Secondly, you will be ready. You will be ready to be in jail. It may be for a period of a longer period of time before your freedom can come. If you are a genuine freedom fighter, you must be ready to give up your life for the freedom of your people. These are the 3 places that is the places that is designed for freedom fighters, especially the leaders, those who are at the head of the freedom fighting movement. These are the places, Either you are in jail, either you are in exile, or you are in the grave. If you have not understood freedom fighting and what it brings to the table, this is what it brings to the table. You must be ready to lose your life, but you must plan against. You must be ready to go to jail. You must plan against going to jail. You must be ready to go in exile. That is basic. You can go to exile at any particular time. So when Uwazurike could not stand his ground, when Uwazurike could not demonstrate that, yes, actually, he is a genuine freedom fighter, he fell like a pack of cards. The Nigerian government just held his men, shaked him a little bit, and Uwazurike fell like a pack of cards. So today, the acting Prime Minister Nkerre is lambasting Uwazurike and every other Biafran who at this period that we are, you are not seeing a reason for you to support the Biafran liberation. After seeing what we are passing through in Nigeria, after the atrocities of the Nigerian state against the Biafran nation, you don't see any reason for you to support the freedom of your people. Then you are like Uwazurike. You are not worthy to be called a freedom fighter. A freedom fighter must be consistent. A freedom fighter must be fearless. A freedom fighter must be courageous. A freedom fighter must be ready to go to jail. A freedom fighter must be ready to go to exile. A freedom fighter must be ready to lay down his life when it is necessary. That is the only thing that can qualify you to be a chosen one for the freedom of your people. So I want to play us that wonderful speech that was made by our acting Prime Minister Nkerre at our Ludo Town Hall meeting. Very, very important because he acknowledges the sacrifice of Uwazurike. He acknowledged that. But that sacrifice wasn't enough. He is using Uwazurike as a case study for each and every one of us. He wants you to understand that he acknowledges the sacrifice that you, as a Biafran, he acknowledges your sacrifices for the freedom of Biafra. But then your sacrifices cannot be enough if you don't take it through to the finishing line. Yes, because most of you were here when our leader was here. But today, you are no more here with us. You are not here with us anymore. All you do. And you're welcome to Aludo. So I want you to listen. PM, over to you. Unmute yourself, sir, and take the stage, APM. The Honorable Minister of Information, please accept my apology. Just from one thing to another, from meeting to meeting. But no matter what happened, we must be here. Now we there. Is that correct? Yes, so now we there. Yes, so. Thank you all. Thank you, fellows. Thank you very much. Thank you for your steadfastness, your resolute, and all genuine
freedom fighters, thank you from here and there. And I must recommend that Ludo, I believe this is the fourth or fifth town hall meeting this year, correct? Seven. All right. And Ludo at least all other states have to copy this example, please. And our town hall meeting is where we gather to discuss the issue of Biafra, where we also have the privilege to answer some questions. And at the same time, it's gathering of brothers, and especially now that we are in critical time, we all need each other back. We always want to gather like this. And this is this is how the church leaders able to manipulate and use their followers, because they engage them from week to week. You will be surprised that some church, they have service 6 days a week, 7 days a week, 5 days a week. Do you know the reason why? They occupy everything about you. They engage you. You will find some gathering that you will find some churches on Monday after Sunday service. Monday would be book study. Tuesday, they will name it something else. Wednesday will be maybe people that want to get married or whatever, single worshiping, single brothers and sisters. Then Thursday, then Friday probably going to be night vigil. Before you know, all your week, we will walk around the activity of that congregation. And by so doing, this church, they will blend together and know each other. So, and our town hall meeting, why I use that as a case study, our town hall meeting, the more we meet, the more we share our views, the more we know how we are doing, how to move forward, how each state is doing. It's really encouraging. Please, other states need to copy, because now we really need to checkmate everyone, to know those that stay with us and those that are not with us, and those that are falling apart. And it's really important. Like yesterday, we have our fundraising, and today again we gather. So this is gatherings of brothers and sisters, especially this time. Thank you all. Our leaders before us, we always remember them, and we appreciate everything they have done for us. Our leader Jubu and our leader Philip, we appreciate their sacrifice, because they really open our eyes, so that the agenda of Osman and Fodio from 1804, our leaders open our eyes so that so the agenda of the Fulani, their grandmaster Osman will not be able to, so they won't be able to carry out the agenda, that is to Islamize us, take over our land, or kill us, or chase us to Lagoon, or chase us to Ambazonia. Even if Ambazonia will allow us in. Talk less of Cameroon. Ambazonia, on the other side, we all know they are fighting for their own survival. And the Duduwa Republic, we can't even run there. Is it the north where they are killing us? Back over 100 years now, our people will be running helter-skelter from north. So we appreciate our leader, Ojubu and Philip, that show us the way what to do. And also, Uwazurike, just that Uwazurike saw that, because he was sabotaged, but he could stand as a man and fight to the end. I don't know what's going on with him. If he really true, genuine freedom fighter, no matter what, by now, after over 10, 15 years, he's supposed to have made a U-turn and embrace the freedom that he believed in once upon a time. But since he haven't done that, who know the agreement he have with the terrorist country called Nigeria? Uwazurike, if you are listening, whatever.
Did you hear what our leader said? Did you hear what our acting Prime Minister, Nkerre, just said now? The reason why he said that Uwazurike, after 15 years, if actually Uwazurike was actually fighting for the freedom of Biafra in 2001 or 2 thereafter, when Uwazurike was arrested and eventually he dropped the agitation, right? Maybe that was one of the conditions that the Nigerian government gave to him. Then our acting prime minister said, if actually Uwazurike was at the onset fighting for the freedom of our people, by now, seeing what is happening, because this is the reason why he ventured into the freedom fighting, because of the atrocities that the Nigerian government committed against our people between 1967 to 1970, even up to the moment that Uwazurike in 1999, that he took up the challenge to fight for the freedom of our people. Even up to this moment, Uwazurike is silent. He sees what is happening. He sees the atrocity against our leader, against our prime minister, against the Biafran people. The continued harassment of the Biafrans in our region. Uwazurike is not speaking. That means he was not actually genuine for the freedom of the Biafran people. He was not actually genuine. That is what our acting prime minister wants you to understand. And that is the reason why he has categorized Uwazurike not fighting for the freedom.
Whatever you are ashamed unto you for now, you know, we are so disappointed in you, because you are not a true, genuine freedom fighter. A true, genuine freedom fighter can never surrender, no matter what, no matter the pressure, no retreat, no surrender. If you can't fight from the homeland, fight from exile. That's what was written.
If you don't fight from the homeland,
Shame unto him upon the mistakes, everything he have gone through, he actually fought.
You fight from diaspora.
Uwazurike make a U-turn, do what is right, and apologize to Biafra people. Come back on board if you are a true born Biafra. If you're not, our leader Nnamdi Kanu, we appreciate him, just like I just mentioned and talked about Uwazurike. If Uwazurike had been our leader, if our leader had been Uwazurike, we surrender. But Uwazurike, once he heard that, oh, all the whole commanders of the just said hands up and collect money. Actually, he's a criminal. If not, he will not even accept that money. Because once they release him, he start building hotel everywhere. That guy is coming. I will not forgive him until he do what is right and come and apologize to Biafrans and fight the fight that he start from Mazov. A true soldier, a true freedom fighter never sabotage his people. What he did is a sabotage. That's why we keep calling his name lately, because he resurrected the movement. That is the credit we are giving him, because he resurrected the movement after the genocidal war. And our leader Nnamdi Kanu, what we are doing is what we free. If we depend on that failed shithole country called Nigeria, it will only be by miracle for them to release it. So our activity, our Prime Minister Simon always say, our activity is what we release our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Just like the testimony that we submitted to Human Rights Congress just a few weeks ago, that exposes Nigeria more. That exposes the atrocity Nigeria have committed towards the Biafran people. we will destroy Nigeria from Washington here. Because so far, last time I checked, last time we Biafran checked, United States of America still remain the leader of the free world. They are still the boss. Whether you like it or not, whether Russia like it or not, whether China like it or not, they are on top. It's their time. So, and we respect their leadership. We always pray that they will do the right thing. And we believe that they will not fall to ship to support a terrorist country. Because if they do, that means they don't practice what they preach. And know how the system works. And remember America, they are Maradona as well. They know how to play the political game than we do. So please, we still have high hope coming from Washington, D.C. And I also want to use this opportunity to let Biafra know that very soon we have a more serious meeting and engagement we'll be having in Washington. You know, not everything will be on social media, but whatever that will be for public consumption or for Biafran people to know about, we will. Because the sabotage is too much. We have enemy that surround us front and back. So we are trading with caution. So we have to be careful. And we appreciate so far the step that United States of America have taken to let Nigeria know that they will be held accountable. Yeah. For now, I don't think that Nigeria have more say in United States of America here. So very soon we'll be having more engagement that we Biafra will be happy to hear the outcome. It's cooking, but the Nigerian terrorists, they cannot smell what we are cooking. But we Biafrans can smell it. We can smell it. Biafra is here. I always use that word, Biafra is here, because my spirit is so high, seeing what is going on, seeing the result from Washington, D.C. I'm, positively happy about how everything is going. For what happened in Finland, that's supposed to also help us to wisen up, to know that if what we are doing is not effective, why do you think the EU collaborated or colluded with Finland and Nigeria to call our Prime Minister for so-called question? Ask yourself, since our leader Mazin was kidnapped from Kenya, have you heard any news or from anywhere that China Samuru, the Nigerian government, have put bounty on his head, or they are looking for him, or even I believe China live in Kuwait or somewhere? Have any news that these people, like if they are threat to Nigeria? They always travel to Nigeria every time. So that tells you that they are nobody. That tells you that they are working with the Nigerian terrorist state. And what about what is this other useless man that live in where this food called a Muhammad live in Switzerland? What is his name again? These fools like this, you easily forget about their name because they are just nobody. Chike Dozie, you travel to Nigeria. Why haven't he been arrested? Or have you ever heard or hear that they are looking for Chike Dozie? That tells you that these people, they are not fighting for Biafra. So two grandmasters that they are holding right now, our leader Mazin Namdekan, because he's genuinely fighting for his people's freedom. That is why he was kidnapped. He was not kidnapped so that they would treat him like king. They kidnapped him to stop the freedom that he's fighting for, to stop this great cause. That is the reason why they kidnapped him. And they call our Prime Minister for so-called question to stop our declaration and to also stop our freedom. So that will tell you who is on the right path. So we always want to be careful and tread with caution. And for the propaganda that was flying this week about the armed proposal that Nigeria submit to United States, any country can approach United States, say they want to buy arms from them. Then they will take your paperwork or they will acknowledge it. That don't mean that they approve it. There is a process. A lot of countries, when they do something like that, they are denied. So Nigeria now, U.S. now will thoroughly look into this terrorist country called Nigeria and see if they will sell the arms to Nigeria or not. Congress will block it. So, and by the grace of Chukwukikabia, our God, we have our lobby. They are familiar with Washington and the game and the politics, how he played it. And Jim Mora, he served in U.S. Congress for over 24 years. That's a long time. He's a good guy. So we will do everything possible to block this arms system. So Nigeria will know that Biafra Republic government in Ezra is stepping up the game. They can't bully us. So whatever they're thinking that any their relationship with America will be so strong like before, whatever, it's not going to happen. So please just keep doing what you are doing and keep fighting. We appreciate everyone. We are the night hour. We are very, very, very close. I know what I'm talking about. Very close. Even when I spoke with our Prime Minister yesterday morning, Saturday. So, he actually he put it that where he is now, he's in school. So he's learning a lot. After he concluded, he also got history, CIS. So he's in school, so he learned more. He got to know more. And with this period of time, all the samples just exposed. All of them. These are the same people that said that Prime Minister cannot talk to me. He's angry with me. Can't even call me. So he called. Yeah. So not everything I will say, but I'll tell you that we are in the right path. And if you look at the other side, all they do is to lie. They are not. They say something today, tomorrow they're doing something else. After everything, how they try to bring me down, Uwazurike, Nkerre, and I don't know. They believe they made me who I am. They did not. If I did not accept the APM, who among them? Is he a man who that hardly bring his face, that even don't want to show his face on media? Is he a man that is so scared? Is he a man that liar Muhammad of Saboteur? Or is it the tomboy woman called Chioma that manipulate, that would like to sit you for 2-3 hours to lecture you, dominate you, try to control you? Or is it Joy Irobi? While we are in Finland, Joy Irobi came to me putting pressure that I should go and work with him because the same Joy Irobi. He even said that she will never forgive me, Joy Irobi, that she will never forgive me because I refuse to bow down to Ngozi, the same Joy Irobi. In Finland, she even kneeling down, begging me, the same Joy Irobi. Biafrans, what do you think would have happened if I had go to Ngozi, say, okay, Ngozi Kagis? These are people that, and the same people that are claiming that they made me APM who I am, whatever. When we find ourselves in a tough time or a serious challenge, or how to bail out what we need to make sure we use the venue. Why none of these people that make me APM step up and do what I did then? Why none of them? So sometimes that's why I'm saying, if these people don't turn around and stop sabotaging what we are doing, the cause of the land, evil that they have caused, things that they have done that have killed hundreds of thousands of Biafra, their blood will be on their head. They will never be forgiven, because some of them are doing what they are doing knowingly, not unknowingly. Whoever is doing what he's doing unknowingly might be forgiven. But those that are doing what they are doing knowingly, they will not be forgiven. There's too much lie, too many lies that have been said about me that is not true, and they know it's not true. Around January, there's something that happened. I was having discussion with Imam Madullah Muhammad and Tomboy, Chioma Bryson. And we came to where during our discussion, if something happened to me right now, or maybe I'm not available for a minute or hours, who will run the show? Two of them said they don't know anyone. So what changed? Just because of envy, jealousy, just because I refused to bow down to them, to their demand, because they want to make sure that they try to lead us and dump us somewhere that we cannot retreat or we cannot come out of. Let's just take the case study of what happened between them and the independent medias. When they campaign and champion the independent medias, that the independent media will be their savior, they team up to fight against BRIC, not to bring me down, to bring us down. Where are the independent media today? They brought I don't know who that old fool that turned to sabotage of this century. She and Uwazurike put us in this mess with the crazy woman in France. They put us in this mess. They destroy a lot of Biafran's mind. And I don't know how they will reverse it. How do you think you will bring a woman that is not part of BRIC? I don't know. She's not part of BRIC. To come and be in BRIC account. Who reinstated her? She's not even reinstated by the APM. Because as far as our Prime Minister is not here, I'm representing him. So even if she is going to be reinstated, I'm supposed to know about it. CRC don't have the power. Advisory Committee don't have the power to reinstate. I don't know. And the man think because he's CRC chairman, even in the zoo Nigeria, INEC chairman can never be. They don't have the power over the presidency, or they don't have the power to govern. They just have a limited power on that committee that they oversee, oversight. Now, this group colluded with the independent media about accountability. And they talk about opening a new account, doing this, doing that. So what is going on now, my fellow Biafrans? They are fighting again. The same people that even said why I did not forgive Adadio Rama when she asked for forgiveness. These people went back to their vomit. They are fighting within themselves because their foundation is built of falsely and falsehood. Their foundation is not built with truth. They lie and deceive thousands of Biafra. Please, if you're in Biafra and you are listening to me, this is time for all of us. Please support this freedom. Keep doing what you are doing. When our leader, Onyendu, was here, and when our Prime Minister, when he was here. In less than a few weeks, results are open. In less than a few weeks, Not after you now find out, oh, Nkerre or Brick, they are on the right side doing what is right. You will not turn around. So all this time that you have not been supporting, what do you think could have happened if all of us have stepped aside? That means we have given up like Uwazurike. In less than few weeks, we will see the results. We will know those that are sabotaging what we are doing and the genuine ones. When I call our Prime Minister my boss and don't understand, we have a lot in common. We know how to speak our language. We know I know what he know what I know. We have the same ideology. We have the same goal, just like majority of the genuine people here and both those watching. If you look at the other side, they don't even know where to start from to attack. I'm actually their topic. How many times have I made them my topic? Because as far as I'm concerned, they are not fighting for BIAFRA. They don't have anything to fight for. And I just want to use this opportunity as well to send a message to this other group using BROGIE on their space. BROGIE as well is registered, the same way Biafra Republic Government is registered. Some of them cannot even afford their rent. Some are asylum seekers, begging for God's mercy, for God to hear their prayer, for things to go well with them. If you know you want God to bless you and you want to excel, you want to be fruitful, disease from evil way, don't destroy him who do nothing wrong. It won't help. And some people don't believe that what goes around comes around. Whatever seed you sow, that's what you will reap. All these people on this other side of the aisle cajoling me, all of them, I'm going to lay a serious course. My hands are clean. And God that created the heaven and earth know who I am. Whatever I speak, He will support me. Disease from your evil way. All of you that have come to destroy this great cause. Disease from your evil way. Mark this date. Write it down. If you keep fighting this great cause, fighting against the pioneers of this great cause, you and your generation will be cursed. We are God's people. We believe in things of the Spirit, just like the Israelites. Because according to the Bible that I read, God bless those that are doing His will, and He curses those that are not doing what is right. So even if I curse evil people that have come to slander my name, destroy Brigade, destroy what we are fighting for, that curse will work. If you're one of those from the other side of the space, that this other coup plotters are parading, using it to damage what we are doing, kindly disease from it. Kindly disease from it, because time is coming. I mentioned somebody about a month ago called Ugo 247. I say Ugo 247. After all the propaganda, after all the blackmail against me, time is coming when he will look for me to ask for forgiveness. He better pray I'll be available to forgive. If not, everything on this earth will work against you. If you know you are one of those with a fear and co in that other part of the space, talking ill about the APM Nkerre disease from it. Because now that we are fighting, it's not a good time. We are not in good mood to condone that. Don't say what you don't know. And a lot of these saboteurs always use the word that Nkerre want to hijack Ricky. Ask them, from Imam Madu to Ruben Nadi People's Club of Nigeria, when they talk about the board of directors, who even make them the board of directors? When I was filling the paperwork, none of them is there. They did not even know. None of them is even there. Ask these fools, do they know how much we used to register breaking? Nobody, no, except from me. I'm just saying this now. Nobody know how much we spend to read, whether it's a dime. None of them. They call me Aram boy. Yes, I am Aram man for Biafra. I'm working for Biafra. I'm a messenger of Biafra. I'm here to work to restore Biafra. If you don't like it, go to hell. Who among these fools will come and tell me how much do we use to register brigade? Nobody knows except from me. Who among these fools even give me a dime to register it? I register with my money. Do anybody ask? These fools that are saying I'm here to hijack brigade. Some of them don't even contribute a dime. When we come for our weekly fundraising every Saturday, you don't see them. Those that are asking for accountability, what have you contributed? What have you donated? You asking me, you saying I'm here to hijack brick. Do you know how we register it? Are you there when the process is done? Is a Muhammad there? No. Is Robin Nadi there? No. Who among them is there? Who know about it? Who registered with me? P.M. We're on the phone, we talk. And why I'm doing what I'm doing, the system gave you options. I choose the option. They did not choose it for me. Because it don't matter who is the director. It don't matter who is the secretary. It don't matter who is the resident agent. What matters is Biafra. Some say at first he's not there as director. Who registered, who put the names, people to be there? I did. That means if I don't want to put any one name as of that time, I will not. And there is a time that every Biafra is scared to put their name in what we are doing because they are scared that the Nigerian government might come after them. It's not like now that I have Bala Moro. It's not like now that we have, we are more stronger and formidable. There is a time. Some Biafrans, if you ask them to do it, they will say no, they will not. Because some of them do travel to that shithole country. Some don't want their name on it either. There is a time that if you ask a Biafra, get an office and hand the Biafran flag, they will say they cannot do it or they will not do it because they are afraid. I did it. When I get the office at Baltimore, I hang our flag. Put my life, my family think the Nigerian government, they can do research about me and come after me? I understand as well that I'm putting myself in a high risk. But I took this risk for Biafra. Some of these fools that don't even know how we start. Me and our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, we don't care who is president, director, agent, dean, secretary. It don't matter. What matters is our freedom. What matters is results. I did not join this struggle for fame. I did not join this struggle for position. I did not join this struggle to be known. I joined this struggle because I want us to be free. Because I've been in Western world almost all my life. I want a better life for Biafran people. I want us to be free.
He wants a better life for Biafrans.
That is the reason why I joined this struggle. Finance minister, I never asked for it. And let me use this opportunity to address Ngozi too. Ngozi Orebeze, her speech during her fundraising yesterday. She said she's been in this struggle for 4 years. That's a lie. Even if she's in this struggle for 4 years, 4 years ago, actually 2 years ago, 3 years ago, she was campaigning for Ifan Yoba. So she want to tell me why she's saying all hate Biafra. And why we are saying no election in Biafra. Ngozi Orebeze is campaigning for Ifan Yoba or Ifan Yoba. She had group in Nadi. And she said 4 years ago she been in the struggle. 4 years ago she not. But when she joined the struggle, she's still campaigning in Nigeria. She's still part of Nigerian political party. Is she the one who will bring Biafra for you? Is she now the one who is genuine? While we are fighting, preaching, there is no election in Biafra. Ngozi Orebeze and Rubin Nadi, they are kicking against us. They are campaigning for Nigerian political parties. Ngozi Orebeze, you are a sabo. You are sent by a Nigerian agent. And she went on to address the issue of about Azuka and when Azuka had problem, our PM now said I should take over finance minister. That happened after the government is formed. It happened after like 6 or 7 months. And before that, I'm already the finance minister. I'm finance minister starting from 2023 March. Why the issue or problem with Ngozi Orebeze and Azuka? That was September. I'm already the finance minister. She just lied to use that to deceive her gullible ones. That our prime minister said, okay, since Azuka is sacked, I should not be the finance minister. Then Solomon Mukasha will be the defense minister. Say who? That is not truth. I'm the finance minister from day one when the government is formed, of which I'm part of those who formed the government. Please, because of time, and I know those from homeland, they are using data because they still live in we haven't fully get our country back. In due time, they will be able to have unlimited data, just like the Western world, whereby you pay once a month and you have free unlimited data and all that. I will be wrapping up. I just want to let my fellow Biafrans know, use your tongue, count your teeth. Those that are fighting me, leave me alone. And for all the saboteur, I will deal with all of you. Brigade will use me to deal with all of you. All of you must not go unpunished. I said it last week. Even if our Prime Minister come out and say forgive them, our leader Mazin Namdi come and say forgive them, I will not forgive. They have put me through hell. I know what I'm going through daily. Trying to make sure that Brigade is standing. If we have followed Uwazurike's playbook, exactly what this fool called Uwazurike did, that's what we have. Exactly what Onyema did when Allen was negotiating between Nigeria and Niger Delta Avengers. That is the playbook of Uwazurike. If we follow what the man Madu and the tomboy Chioma Bryson and her group, that is exactly by now everything will have collapsed. When we told them that the independent medias, they are not fighting for the interests of Biafra, they did not listen to us. The independent medias are the same people that try to destroy Brigade. They are the same people that discourage a lot of Biafrans from even supporting. They are the same people that talk about they should go and open a new account. They are the same people that said let's support with I don't know they will be able to do this or do that. Please, if you are a true Biafran, remain where you are. Be truthful to yourself. But all those that have made Nkerre their topic, the air you breathe will work against you. The water you drink will turn to poison. Every nation, everything in this earth will work against you. Whoever that have come to destroy our freedom, this world, everything that you love so much will turn to pain and agony. Some of you are so evil after seeing what is happening in Biafra land, how the Nigerian terrorists, how they are killing Biafrans. You are turned blind eye. Still fighting those that are working hard day and night to save Biafran life. What you don't know, don't talk about it. What you're not sure of, ask questions. But all of you that are going to space, calling my name, making me your topic, joy will not come from your household. All of you that are destroying the name of this humble servant of Biafra, knowingly, not unknowingly, knowingly, your household, your family, agony, sorrow, pain will be your portion. What you don't know, ask a question. Call me, ask me a question, let me clarify. We are not here to look anyone's face. We have suffered. Biafrans have been killed in millions. We are struggling every day, doing whatever we can to make sure that our land is not overrun. While you have some people, their job is how to destroy everything we are working for. I will mention some names. Efe, either yesterday on your space. You will suffer. All of you that have colluded and lied against forgiveness. Osam, all of you will suffer wrath. You will not see joy in your life. Fighting for freedom is not a joke. We are not here for political correctness. When it's time for political correctness, we will do that. All those that have slandered my name, all those that have cajoled or stopped Biafran people for supporting their freedom, knowingly, not unknowingly, knowingly, it will never be well with all of you. Next month, we will be storming Washington, D.C. We'll be having meetings. A lot will happen next month. I'm just want to let Biafrans know. A lot of progress is going on. And then stop deceiving Biafrans. When you were thinking you were working with our PDF, you are not working with them. I know everything that is going on. Whatever they even try to do, the money that Biafrans are contributing to you, they try to even get it from you. You are never with you. Because they believe that any money that you scam Biafrans is Biafran money. Any trick, anyhow they can get it from you. Whatever they do, I don't blame them. And for Ralph and the group, everything that is going on, I know that any time that you guys collect from Biafrans, they will still try to get it out from you guys, by the way. Very soon, result will come in few weeks from now. Result. Please, I wish I can still continue. I know it's dark in Biafra land. Please, all those that said, I'm here to hijack Briggy, ask them, when Briggy was registered, how many of them is there present, by the way? How many of them know about it? How many of them even contribute? It died. It died. Just one died, not two. How many of them know how much? How many of them know how much? How many contribute or contributed? When we were fixing the name of who's going to be in any board, who and who is there? And when I went back on July 31st to make changes, I did what I did to prevent the evil ones to go and destroy Brigade or do the same nonsense they have been doing. Go to our website. Our website has been altered. Both things I signed for before we posted on the website, they have altered and taken everything out. They have destroyed the former website. They have destroyed the former, of which even if our PM is out back, we will still get that website back, but they have made that website, I don't know how I'm going to describe it, but they have destroyed that website. Even I myself will not even allow them put my picture back. They have destroyed that website. Ask them, do they know how we register it? How many of them were there? How many of them know how much we use? How many of them tell me, put this one as director, put that one as secretary? None of them. None of them. I'm part of the foundation, and God have used me, and God will keep using me. If you like, jealous from today till tomorrow, I am Briggy, and Briggy is me. I am Biafra, Biafra is me. We are all Briggy. We are all Biafrans. You know why they are fighting me? They are just too jealous. They were like, why am I in center of everything? Because God knows those that are genuine. God knows him who he chooses. If God don't choose you back, said, oh, I'm the one going to Washington DC to meet Congress. He's supposed to be your husband, Bryson. Supposed to be your husband. At the time when we were asking this useless man, self-centered human being, if he will be the foreign affairs minister, he said no. He always pretend like he don't want to. He always pretend. That's what he wants. Him and his wife is so cunning. Very cunning people. Those people are these guy professors. Educated fools. My fellow Biafra, just in few weeks, will be smiling like never before. Our Prime Minister, in few weeks, I believe he will be out and we will start the journey. We'll be doing how we'll be doing. And for them that think, oh, when he come out, I'm not going to give him back the Prime Minister. I never even need it. I don't even want it. But the Biafran people, they look at me and they believe I can handle it. I have no choice. As a messenger, as Aram boy, as Aram man, they ask question, who shall I send? Biafrans, Biafrans ask question. And who will go for Biafra? And I say, Biafra, here I am, send me. And the Biafrans is here, Moses. And Biafra decided to send me. I have no choice. I cannot run away from this. I cannot shy away from it. I'm already in. And I will be in this struggle until our land is totally liberated. When I look at my right, I look at my left, back and front, I see saboteur people everywhere. Do you want me to leave this movement for sabo? That means everything we'll be working for will vanish in a twinkle, blink of eye. I don't think we want to let that happen. Please send this message to those fools that think they are on space to expose me. Expose who? Who are you exposing? Are you exposing him that God has chosen? Or him that the Biafran people have chosen? Him that is here from day one? What are you to expose me about? When I was there doing plus and minus on the phone with our Prime Minister, are you there? When we were putting things together, are you there? When we had meeting with the other former republic that was working, they said they are Republic of Biafra in Ezra that was working with Nigerian government. When we have series of meeting with them, are you there? When I was fighting those people, are you there? Are you in that meeting? When I was putting pressure on our Prime Minister, I said, Prime Minister, we have to form our government. Are you there? I'm behind him, pushing pressure. Not a Muhammad, not Ruby, not Ungos. On the phone with our Prime Minister. So we have to do this. Where I from, I was there campaigning that we would try to work with the other sub group called Republic of whatever. I get on the phone with our Prime Minister, step here. We have to form our government. Yes. And we start the process. Are all those decomposed here? Then now they will go to space and be talking about. Some of these people that are talking evil about me, if you ask them to use their name to register anything Biafra, they won't. Because they will believe that the Nigerian terrorist government will come after them. I did. I bring myself as a sacrificial lamb. I don't care what comes. Either I live or die. It don't matter, but I will keep fighting for Biafra. Because nothing more greater or beautiful than freedom. talking about me, what they don't know, they have to stop. Whatever happened on July 37th, on July 31st, I did that for reason. To lock Brady very good. Because I found out that you have some evil elements that are even supposed to be there. Ruben Nadi not even supposed to be there in our bylaw. In our bylaw, made it clear that anyone that have associated himself or associate himself with the Nigerian politics or Nigerian organization cannot serve in Brigade government. Why Ruben Nadi? She is People's Club of Nigeria, so automatically she is disqualified. She's not even supposed to be in the cabinet at first. She's not even supposed to be in an article. I have to take this, kick her out of it. Is he a Muhammad Abum? Lying Muhammad and Muhammad Abum that lie too much. Not even supposed to be there. I have to kick him out. I'm doing everything to preserve Briggy so they cannot penetrate. Let them come and penetrate now, we'll see. Briggy will totally give us our freedom. And that must happen. And it's happening. Ask those fools, let them go to Washington, D.C. Let them make book appointment. Ask Ngozi Orabeze since January how many congressmen and women she have had meeting or me. Go to Georgia, she have had meeting with one or two of her local district congressmen in state level. Ask her to go to Washington and go and have meeting. Please, Ngozi Orabeze, you better stop what you are doing. You know you are deceiving our people. You have to stop because you will pay. You remember we still have unfinished business. That business is giving you a sleepless night. The time is kicking, time is running out. You have limited time. You ask for time, they should give you time to do what you know what I'm talking about. Please cut this part to Ngozi. Ngozi Orabeze, time is kicking. You have few more time now. I don't know how to work. Okay? Disease from your evil way, that evil woman Ngozi. And the mother and group. We have given you guys enough time. It's over 1-2 months now. You're very soon. I got a few more than Ngozi. Machioma. I know the man group they already have their lawyer. I just want to let Biafras know. The man Madu is the head of the other group and he is denying it. They already consult the lawyer. They better go and get a good lawyer because don't get a local lawyer. Go and get the best lawyer because even if our PM is out, this is time we are cleaning the house. Over 20 years, you guys took us for a ride. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not take this action we are taking now. Our PM, trying to preserve and trying to make sure that everything, nothing, we're all going to crash on our way. So he allowed a lot of things to fly, but it will not happen again. Even if our PM is out, you guys can go and cry to our PM from today to tomorrow. Yes, all of you will pay the damage. Everything, all the pain you all put us through, all the pain, all of you, those that are anywhere they are, they will be served. They put us through hell. They try to destroy what we are doing. It's not because we are strong. It's not because some of us say no. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm going through. Physically, spiritually, financially. And I will support all of you back. As long as working for Biafra, I'm representing Biafra. I know what I'm doing is right for Biafra. All of you will be held accountable. Sam, Dr. Sam, I didn't expect you to go through this run. But we are all here in America. We'll see who laugh last. All of you prepare. And for us that live in Italy, a poor, wretched man that we even have to buy diaper, so he don't make mess or poor himself. Who live in his kitchen, use his kitchen to do broadcast. Then I tell market, Ralph, don't think you're untouchable and you're reachable in that you're Italy. And for all those that are saying, Mama, you sue me, hurry up. Today, tomorrow, they see you will boom. Breaking. Jeff will not break. Emma, you know the other one. Break it up. But the good thing is that God has used me to preserve breaking from destruction. The Biafran people have used me because I am an errand boy for Biafra. I am a messenger for Biafra. They have used me to make sure that Uwazurike did not succeed. The Biafran people have used me to make sure that the Muhammad group did not succeed. Just to bring me down to nothing, they said the work of resident agent is just to receive mail. And yes, let it be, I'm just receiving mail. The same way I'm errand boy that get this office out. The same way I'm errand boy that going to Washington DC. The same errand boy that help to make sure we get roof over our head in Nkerre. I am proud errand boy for Biafra. I am proud errand boy or errand man for Biafra. I will keep being errand man, errand boy for Biafra until I die. Please, fellow Biafrans, I love you all. Keep doing what you are doing. There is serious war going in Biafra land. The Nigerian government, they have come to kill us, them and the Fulani men. Please, fund your freedom. America will not come and fund your freedom for you. They can only support you when they see how serious you are. Russia will not come to bail your ass. They have their own problem. We saw what happened 2 days ago. There is a summit between US president and the Russian president. What is that summit for? It's to bring peace. It's to see if there's any harm Russia and Ukraine can come to negotiate the table so that they can agree or disagree. They have their own problem to face. They have their own problem to solve. Our problem as Biafrans is to fund our freedom. Is to kick the terrorists out of our land. If we don't do it, no one will do it for us. And for those Biafrans that don't want to be smart and do the right thing, follow Uno Road. Those that are still listening to the independent media, the faceless people that have destroyed what we are doing or trying to, stop listening to them. And those that are following Uwazurike, disease, yes, Hon.Apm, there's nothing there. Please, I plead, I beg every Biafra, disease from your evil way, stop trying to destroy this movement. And for those that have made me their topic from morning to night, even in your dream, that topic will turn to nightmare. Anything you do, it will work against you. Go and ask your sheep, go and ask your God, who is Nkerre. I'm a fearless human being. I know what I believe in. I know who I am. If what I'm doing is wrong, if I'm not genuinely that never want Biafra to totally be restored or liberated. Everything you lay your hand on, I will repeat it again, you will not succeed. Pain will visit you and your household. You have a sleepless nightmare. Water will turn to acid poison. Yeah, the time in your life, you will go from synagogue to synagogue, from church to church, from pastor to pastor. You'll be trying to find out the cause of your problem. If the land of Biafra don't forgive you, you know you will find yourself in a mess. Thank you all from here. In a few weeks, we have great news coming from Washington, D.C. Please, Biafra is here. We are working hard. We are working very, very hard to see that the United States of America recognize Biafra.
Thank you so much.
We have presented our case today. We have had meeting with a lot of congressmen and women, and we are working very hard to make sure that we block the arm sale. Nigeria will use this to know that Biafra is here. And as far as that shit to Nigeria, we need to do everything we can to burn it down. It's a dream killer, a country that is killing Biafras in thousands, in millions, and they don't care. Thank you all, and for people who have followed, sorry that I take too much time. I know some are already sleeping. Thank you all. I appreciate everyone.
Thank you so much. That was our acting Prime Minister, Nkerre. A wonderful speech that was made at Oludo Town Hall meeting. It was very, very interesting, very, very inspiring as well. And we move. He said a lot of things that you as a Biafran should understand. If you are genuinely committed towards this freedom, you must fight to finish. You must never derail. Nothing will discourage you from taking it to the finishing line. He used Uwazurike as a case study. Uwazurike tried, but he gave up. He was never built with metal. He was never built with the solid rock that is needed to take us to our destination. So Uwazurike never succeeded in doing what he wanted to do. The only thing he succeeded was enriching himself. And there are a lot of you in that category who are, throwing in the towel when the Prime Minister was, arrested, when our leader was called, also arrested and kidnapped in Kenya. All of you gave up because we are not committed towards this freedom. Nkerre is telling you that he is committed towards this freedom. And if he loses his life at the process, so be it. What can you say about yourself? Are you truly committed towards this freedom? That is, are you really prepared to go through any manner of intimidation, harassment before this freedom can be achieved? Very, very important. Thank you so much for being part of this program. You can join us on the studio and make your comment, or you call the line +258 8756 92392 and make your comment. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been a wonderful day listening to the broadcast of our acting Prime Minister, Nkerre, while he was there at Oludo Town Hall meeting. He made a lot of wonderful statements that we are going to subsequently, we are going to review and talk about them. But for today, we are centering on the the Uwazurike debacle. You know, Uwazurike came to fight for freedom, but he was overwhelmed by the Nigerian state. After the sabotage, Uwazurike just gave up. The same thing applies to a lot of you. After Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, a lot of you gave up. A lot of you said they are waiting for him to come out. So you are waiting for a leader to come out before you can start fighting for your own freedom. The same thing when our prime minister was kidnapped, but our prime minister was called for questioning. A lot of you are sitting on the fence saying, oh, until Simon comes out, you are not going to contribute. So if each and every one of us stand and wait for prime minister, that means Biafra restoration will never materialize. That means we are going to wait till eternity before we can be free from Nigeria. It's really, really heartbreaking. So thank you so much for being part of this program. I appreciate you, Chukwuoma. Thank you for being here. Onyi Flogsy, I see you. Ugo Ndereka. Chinenye Obiefuna, I see all of you. Kloyoshi, thank you for being here. Clement Aneto, Chichi, I see you. Jude Afam, Biafra Free Energy Tech, I see you, comrade. Adenrele Lekan, I see you as well. Blessed Samuel, Chimak Ayo, I see you. Nkechinye Ntabrigi, I see you. Ndeo Irene, I also see you as well, Sister Eunice. Each and every one of us, every one of you that graced this broadcast this morning, I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I want to appreciate our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, for his sacrifices for our freedom. I also appreciate our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, for what he has done for us as well. I appreciate the acting Prime Minister for what he is doing at this time. And I salute the Biafran Defense Forces for protecting Biafra land, safeguarding the lives and properties of our people. I appreciate every one of you also who is donating and supporting Brigi for recognition, and also the de facto government and BDF for our recognition, for our liberation. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. And I call on all those who are sitting on the fence to come out from that fence. Because if everybody sits on the fence, Biafra will never come. We need you to support our freedom. Okay, I have the first caller this morning. Good morning, Wachineke. You are welcome to the questionnaire. There we go. Who is on the line? Who is speaking to Biafrans are listening? It's Afam.
It's me, Afam.
Okay. Okay, Afam, welcome. There we go.
Thank you, my brother. I thank you for lecturing Biafrans, for taking out your time, doing all the wonderful job you're doing, taking the course of Biafra, the Biafra project, a serious one, and make it through, doing everything to educate our people.
Thank you.
Know, there is something Totti said yesterday on his space. You know, he said that sometimes God has given us everything.
Yes.
And we are not doing what we are supposed to do and help us to get results.
Exactly.
You know, I
If we do, my brother, we will understand that our leader has finished his own course. He has told us what is at hand. He did this for more than a decade, for 12 years, trying to make all of us to know what is happening, trying to educate humankind, trying to educate black race. He did everything, and now he is somewhere. Our PM now came. He now brought that charter to us, brought the army of Biafra to us. And here now they kept him where they kept him, somewhere. Then God now brought out a businessman who is a millionaire, who doesn't want, who know what it is to invest and not to lose. Who understand that you have to have a business strategy to get to where you are going, and in business you get what you negotiate, not what you merit.
Yes.
Then now, why can't we? And he's very close. That America that we are talking about, that we are looking up to, just like he said, America is still the first when it comes to politics. They are still leading.
Yes.
And he's gotten the opportunity to be able to be going into the Congress House, where the laws are being made, where the laws are being discussed, where the games are being played. We have the best lobbies that are familiar to this place and everything.
Exactly.
Then instead of fellow Biafrans, everyone, even for us to even starve, to do everything we have to do to support massively, financially, to do the things we have to do. That thing that we were crying, God has now brought out someone who can easily get access to it, instead of all of us to support him to be like bees and support and to give all the push that we need. The evil ones are fighting it. Then tell me how God is going to. What else do we want God to do?
Exactly.
This is the thing that it's not a rocket science. This is just a common sense. It's just a common sense that our people have to reason, my brother. Because that is why I said we are the one holding us. Nobody's holding us. We are the one holding us. That is why we allowed few individuals, few criminals. They are the one that says what happens. Despite everything that is happening in Biafra land today, but still people listening to these fools. And people still call them governors. These are criminals. These are people that kills people. These are people that they send their children abroad, but still they are killing innocent people. And it breaks my heart that our people still listen to these people. Our people still believes in them, that you see things happening. They are calling for government to come and help them. They are still looking up to them, that they make the laws for them. When these are the same people that are killing you, then how do you expect to get life from the same people that are destroying your life? The same people that you know that it's just like going to ask the politicians to come and support us in what we are doing, when we know that they are the reason why all of us are suffering. Because they have negotiated in our head. They have negotiated with our future. The only thing they think about is their family and their concubines and what they get. They don't think about the common man. They make our people, they make us that
Exactly.
Where you're going to go in and become into modern slave. Because these are the things that people should understand. If we understand that going to people's land, leaving our place, running away is a taboo, we will do something to make our place a place that we will stay. So my brother, this is why I keep saying, our people, we are there, we are crying. We are seeing things that is happening. Look at the way they are killing our youth. Who are those people who is killing our youth? My brother, we say Fulani, yes, Fulani is there killing our youth. That is truth. The Nigeria are using their terrorist armies in uniform killing our youth. But who brought these people into our land? Who is showing them the ways? These the saboteurs that we have in our land. So my brother, the only message I have for Biafrans is what? The earlier we realize that we already have a government, the earlier we realize that we have to do what we have to do to fund our government and fund our military, which is the most important thing that we need, then the better it will be for us. Even if I should say, I keep saying this, if it's going to be the only office of our military wing, defense forces working, and our prime minister's office, which our APM is taking care of, and the media that is working is okay, we don't even need other offices.
Exactly.
We restore Biafra completely.
Yes.
Check out all these criminals that are making noise. What post? They are from where? None of them, they are from somewhere coming to interfere on what is none of their business.
Exactly.
Why you have not done nothing in the position that you were being given to, and you left it coming for someone to come and give you account on his own, and who are you? And you are finally, you called yourself that you are educated, and a common appointee or a minister or someone who is being given a job is now challenging the prime minister, because our APM is exactly as our prime minister, as long as the law exists at this moment. Then tomorrow, when you do this kind of a thing and we support you, you expect the world to look at us that we know what we are doing. You expect the world to see us as people who are qualified to be able to take care of themselves. Why you show your stupidity in a public? Why you wash your... my brother,
it's very heartbreaking.
Let me leave us so that others can speak, please.
After that, before you leave Maz, you see that our acting prime minister made a very wonderful speech where he said, where were all these people when he was speaking and going to meetings with our prime minister? That means that our acting prime minister has been here for a very long time. So why are these people attacking him? What do you have to say to all these people who are attacking the messenger of Uwazurike in Brigi?
My true professor, BIAFRA land, Mr. David. You know, the only thing I have to say is this. I have no message for them. The only thing I will tell them is that let them keep showcasting their stupidity in the public. Let them keep on bringing curses onto their families and their generations. Because you cannot give what you don't have.
Exactly.
You can't give what you don't have. It doesn't matter your jealousy. It doesn't matter your groupie. It doesn't matter the gang that you group. You can never stop You can never stop this Biafran project, and lies can never win truth. No matter how the lies they come up with, they can never quench. They can never quench the light. The only thing they will do is to be exposing themselves. That is the only thing, my brother. Because there is one thing I want to remind you, my brother. Do you remember like what our APM said? There was a time during the last of our restoration in Finland. There was one thing. One of the white man said. I think he said the man Robin something, Mr. Robin or something.
Yes, Robin.
He said,
yes.
David, I want to remind you of where he said that there is some actions that we take, that he's looking forward to our leader meeting with Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Then is it this thing our people are doing, trying to kick those who are even closer to making it accessibly for our for our leaders to be able to have access to the White House, and they are fighting it. And you're telling me that these people are human beings.
Everest, welcome. You can imagine, yes.
Our people, we forget so soon. Our leader said that we forget so soon. Somebody will kill you and kill you, trying to kill you now. You will survive and be alive, and the next minute you have forgotten that this person is the same person that wants to kill you yesterday, and you will give that person the opportunity to repeat what he did. These are the things that is happening between Raf and all these criminals because they were being given chance.
Yes, you are right.
My brother,
thank you so much.
Let me give opportunity to others. Thank you very much, and thank you for your wonderful job. Fellow Biafrans, please let us come out in full to support our brother. Let us come out in full to make him the mouthpiece of our people. Please, so that we will learn from him and learn from others and know what we are here for. Please, we are the one to make our own. We are the one to advertise our own.
Yes,
not people that we advertise our own for us.
Of course.
And we have the numbers, please.
Yes, thank you.
I greet everyone. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Respect.
Thank you so much. More respect to you, our own brother, Afam. Afam calling all the way to add his voice to this, to the broadcast this morning. Thank you so much. He says so many wonderful things, which are truthful. Our people need to wake up and fight for their freedom. Thank you. Our people need to rise up and fight for their freedom because it is within our rights to fight for what is good. Thank you so much, Afam, for being part of this program. Everest, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
I hope you are not from the homeland. Are you from the homeland?
Not really.
Okay, please. If you are from the homeland, don't show your video. But if you are not from the homeland, no problem. We can't see you clearly, sir. What do you have to say this morning? Over to you, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying our APM was right. Uwazurike is not a good freedom fighter because if he was really a good freedom fighter, when they released him, like our leader Nnamdi Kanu, remember when he was first arrested? When they released him, he moved back to London and continued preaching the gospel of our freedom. But Uwazurike, when they released him, he started acquiring properties here and there. He never really come back to fight for our freedom. And up to now, he's still a Nigerianist.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he's just there criticizing the movement every now and then. And sometimes he will come and say, something like he's supporting, but he's really a real one Nigerianist. He's not serious about our freedom.
Yes.
And yes, and another thing that is that our APM said a lot of things in this thing. So I believe if we really serious about this, all these coup plotters must be prosecuted to the highest level. They can't be allowed to go free with what they have done this past 1 year. This is the highest form of this thing, criminality we are witnessing in this freedom fighting. We can't allow them to continue like this. You know.
At all. And you know what our acting prime minister said? He said, our leader may forgive them, our prime minister may forgive them, but he is not in that business of forgiving those who want to destroy our freedom. What do you have to add to that, sir?
I support him. I support him with any action he's ready to take. If he involve all of us contributing to doing whatever, contributing to prosecute them, I will support that. We can't allow this group to continue to do what they are doing, because it's like they keep taking us backward. Anytime we move forward, they will take us backward. And this time around, even the Uwazurike own was the worst. And up to now, we are still trying to recover. And then the second people came then and hijack our account. You know that recording 1,000 medicine, 3 months, they still be taking my money. Just last week, I was able to cancel it. Every effort I made to cancel it, they keep taking my money, the $100 every month. Eh? So it was just last week I was able to cancel it. So we can't continue like this. Eh? They just want to destroy everything, and so that the zoo will come and take over our community. See what is going on in our land. I went home during the Christmas. Army everywhere. To travel from Owerri to my destination is checkpoint. They will have roadblock from up to 3 miles. You stay in the traffic for several hours. You will leave over in the morning. By the time you get home, you'll be late in the evening, sometimes 8 p.m. in the night. Eh?
You see?
It's ridiculous. We can't continue like this. You know?
It's really heartbreaking.
It's
It's really heartbreaking.
yeah.
They extort people on the way. They extort you, they harass you,
Mm-hmm.
they intimidate you, everything in our region. And this is what we are fighting against. This is why we are fighting for freedom. Why are people hell-bent on sabotaging the freedom of the Biafran people? It is right unfortunate.
I don't understand. And the thing that baffles me, all those things that were shouting Samonekpa and media, where's the other one supporting Showore that were wearing red cap? And all of them were shouting Samonekpa. Where are they now? They all kept quiet while all these killings and this thing is going on in Biafra land right now. They all keep quiet. But before they were accusing Samonekpa of attacking the zoo army. Now the zoo army have this thing, is doing everything with impunity. All of them kept quiet. Eh? What type of human beings are these? Eh? We can't continue.
You know, Mazi, yes, thank you so much. You made a very wonderful statement. You say, what type of human being are these? Our leader said they are animals. That is why he called them zoo.
Yeah, that's what they are.
What type of people are these? You are trying to free them. You want to rescue them. They still want to enter into Olulu. They want to enter into problem. What type of human beings are these? It is very, very unfortunate
Yeah,
that our people are suffering. The army everywhere.
everywhere.
Yet, our people do not see the reason why we should evict all these people from Biafra land. Yet you see Biafrans who will even tell you, oh, that the army they are doing what they are doing in the south is good for them. You can imagine that. But once you go to the north, you cannot see all these things. Once you go to the west, you cannot see all these things.
Yeah.
Only in the southeast, only in Biafran territory. And you ask yourself, why? If the politicians, if the governors, if the local government chairman, the senators, the representative, the PGs, if they are not benefiting from all these atrocities and all this harassment and intimidation in Biafra land, don't you think that all these things will stop?
It will stop. It will stop. Of course, they are benefiting.
Exactly.
That's why they don't want Biafra to come. But they don't know that this what they are doing is temporary enjoyment. Because when if Fulani is able to overwhelm us, I pray they don't succeed. All of us we pay for it. Yeah. If Fulani is able to
Exactly.
look at what is going in Benue, Plateau, and Nkerre. It's every day every day slaughtering of slaughtering in innocent people, and all of them kept quiet. The media is not reporting. Only few people few media are talking about it. The rest of them kept quiet. The Nigerian Zoom media are bought over. They don't say anything. Why innocent people are slaughtered? International community keep quiet. How can we continue to live like this? Eh? I think
it's very, very unfortunate.
very unfortunate. I'll take my leave for now. I'm this thing, all right?
Thank you so much, Everest.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being part of this program. You made a wonderful submission.
Yeah, thank you for your good. God
much
continue to protect you and give you more wisdom to do what you are doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate.
Okay, bye.
Yes, Biafrans, thank you so much for being part of this program. We thank our brother Everest. He has been part of us since morning. He's now made his contribution. He's asking, what kind of people are you? If you are here and your land is under siege, what kind of person are you? Very, very unfortunate that we have people like you, yet your land is still under siege, under the occupation of the terrorists. Very much important. Yes, our brother Osas said I should educate Biafrans on the atrocity Biafra disunity Biafra disunite this morning. You know, my wonderful people, if you are not meant for Biafra, you can never be Biafra. If it is not paracetamol, it can never be paracetamol. If it is not Panadol, you will only get the fake. Biafra disunite, or Biafra unite as these people will call him. Dịka Ugwumagana, mma iru abụọ. He is like a chameleon. Whenever there is some kind of issues in the movement, Biafra Disunite will go and hide and start throwing tantrums from all around the corner. Biafra Unite was among those who went prime minister at the initial time that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had issue. Biafra Disunite disappeared. Prime minister have issue, he disappeared. He is being used by Ngozi. He was used by Ngozi. Then the letter Ngozi threatened him. When Ngozi could not sabotage and succeeded, and Biafra Unite started attacking Ngozi. Ngozi threatened Biafra Unite. He started speaking for Ngozi. When Ngozi did not succeed, Biafra Unite now run to Adadio Ramma and the coup plotters, CRC, started projecting their image, started bringing them up in the media, started speaking about them for them to take over the government. Today, like you can see, Biafra Disunite is now fighting against the same people that he was projecting some months back. It is quite unfortunate, but this is the kind of people, the mindset that they have. They are not consistent. Breeze buha, ebola breeze buye ha. Hana adare. Icho heba ha beba. Icho heba ha beba. These are people who cannot be trusted with any position in Biafran freedom. These people are not consistent. They are not reliable. They are people who came for their stomach infrastructure. These are not people who are disciplined to stand their ground at the, When there are obstacles, these people don't stand their ground. When there are issues, these people will fall apart. That is what Biafran Disunite is all about. He is now fighting the people that he was supporting. But it may be a takia. We don't trust them. I don't listen to them. I don't even give a damn what they do. Okay? It may be a takia. Just like when Ngozi sabotage, Imam Madabu and Co. We are never attacking Ngozi directly. We Biafran people never knew that all these people were working with Ngozi. You can see what our APM said, that Joy Irobi was even begging our acting prime minister to work with Ngozi Orabueze. You see, they know they were in this sabotage from the first day. The same thing Biafra Disunite. Anywhere, when they see that they are not winning, they started attacking another, so that I don't know na support or Kaiba say yes na Biafra Unite Ariala. They cannot change from what they are. These are stomach infrastructure freedom fighters. So I don't take them serious. I don't even regard them. These are the people who can change their policy or their position depending on who they are meeting at any time. Nelson Mandela made us to understand that anybody in that category cannot be trusted, is not fit to be a leader. So Biafran Disunite is not fit to be a freedom fighter. He's not fit. And people like him, there are so many of them. Remi Jews, Adando Ocho, Adan Nigeria, Mamoa Nigeria, and all the rest of them. These people are not reliable. These people cannot be trusted, and therefore, they don't make any sense to me at all. In this our fight for freedom, it is only those who are committed that we are going to support. It is only those who are committed that we know they are actually fighting for freedom. Not people like Madam Chiamaka, Rafa Jere, Ada Joramma, or Madam Nigeria, or Adan I don't know who, or Ada Nigeria, or all of them, Ruby Nadia and there, and all the rest of them. These people are agents of the Nigerian state. They have a mission. They have to be positioned in the government in order to achieve their aim. And that is why they used money, they use influence in order to surround the Biafran Republic government in exile, thinking that they are going to succeed to destroy what we are doing. They never knew that this project is nothing they can do to stop it from coming. Very, very important. So I want to appreciate every one of you who have been with me to this moment. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless and protect every one of you. Remember, we have a very important task, an assignment, each and every one of us. That assignment is Biafra. That assignment is to fight with our acting Prime Minister, Nkerre, to make sure that freedom is restored, to make sure that Biafra is restored. That assignment, we must do it. That fight, we must bring it to a conclusive end. And one of the ways of bringing it to a conclusive end is to continue to support BRGIE, continue to donate for the freedom and the recognition of Biafra. Very important. Having said that, thank you so much for being part of this program. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please, that's the best you can do for me. Please subscribe, and subscribe, so that anytime I come live, you will be among those who will get the first notifications so that you can join me live. Thank you so much. And see you on the X, or our sister Betty Ford will be live. Maybe she's live by now. We go to her platform where we speak the language of heaven, the language of heaven himself. Okay, the language of heaven. Let us go there and speak the language of heaven. Ndewonu, and goodbye from here.